Hello fellow rebels, and welcome back to the channel. And we're just off for a spin, off on a winter spin now. Actually it's November now, so we're just going to head up to Leamy Bryan, maybe onto Dungarvan. We see what the weather's like, just trying to get out in between the storms and all that kind of stuff as well. So it's not too bad tonight. It's a bit cold, but I'm well wrapped up, plenty of layers, and we have the heated grips on as well. So on we go, and hopefully we'll have a good winter on the bike, and try to get to some places when the weather is good, and actually try to get some spins in the daytime as well. So we'll see if we can get some spins in the daytime, then we can go a bit further, you know. But it's not much to see when there's not much light out either. So let's see how we get on this evening first. The one thing I will say about the winter riding as well is it will bring on your skills massively. Obviously, look, we're no experts or stuff like that, you know, but for me it's made me such a better rider, because you know, in these conditions you learn to appreciate your bike more. You learn to appreciate your bike's limitations and your bike skills, your own bike skills, you know. And it's just a massive learning curve, you know, in the winter, because you have cars like that, full light beams on, and you're trying to be on your bike and stuff like that as well. But as well in the winter, like, I've learned that, you know, you don't be slamming on your brakes. Well, most of the year, all year, you shouldn't do that anyway, but normally in the winter, with the ground and the conditions, you need to ease onto everything, and it learns you a lot for the better days and stuff like that, you know, weather wise. So get out in the winter. Don't let anybody tell you that bikes are not for the winter. They are. Your skill set and the gear that you wear for the winter is the difference maker, and it's so great to get out, even when the weather's really cold and stuff like that. Even when it rains, it's still great to get out on your bike and just experience being out on the bike in the winter, you know, because it's just a release like no other. So anybody new starting, or anyone that puts away their bike for the summer, try it one winter. And like I said, it's always trying to take advantage of the good weather. So you always have to be ready to go, okay, today looks like a good day, it's after clearing up, I'm going to head out. That's what I've done this evening. We've had nothing but rain and really strong winds the last couple of days, and the minute I seen it brightening up today, I was like, okay, I'm going to try to get out this evening and get out for a spin. And like I said, sharpen those skills when you're out, because I'm going to be going for my full test in the new year. And I know I've said it a lot of times before, but I am going to do it in 2023. And yeah, just get out, you know. Like, it's very cold out now, but I'm not feeling the cold. I actually have a light kind of balaclava face cover on, and it actually stops any of the wind that comes through the helmet. It keeps that cold away. I have thermals on as well underneath my jeans, and my jacket, a long sleeve top underneath there. I have a t-shirt as well, you know. So it's all about having the right gear. I have good strong winter gloves, heated grips, everything like that. So I implore you to get out, because it's just fantastic. But there's something about the night, you know, something about being out in the night, the lights, all that kind of stuff as well. It's just a class experience, you know. And I'm going to be showing you Winterval as well. So when I get in around off on the bike, when I'm not with the family and stuff like that, I'm going to be out on the bike. I'm going to bring you in around town, where I live, and maybe I'll spin up to Dungarvan as well and show you all the Christmas stuff up there, and we get right into the Christmas mood of things, because things are moving on fast, and it'd be nice to change it up and have the bike in there, and you know, experience a nice hot chocolate on a night out when you're on the bike and stuff like that. So all of that is to come. So subscribe and all that kind of crack. I'm not going to be going on about that much anymore. You know, where people know where the subscribe button is, they know where the like button is. You know, you can press it if you like it, you can comment if you like. I appreciate every comment, every sub, all that kind of stuff, and every like, absolutely, and I'll engage with everybody. Well, most people that are not being dopes, but yeah, I'll engage with everybody. Just, you know, if you enjoy the videos, let me know you enjoy the videos, what you'd like to see, anything like that, you know. Just a guy on a bike, loving the bike, on it over 2 years now, and I wouldn't swap it for anything. And like I said, it's fantastic to be out on the bike in all weathers. The summer's the bonus. When you're out all year long, the summer's the real bonus, and you can really enjoy it. Unfortunately, I didn't get out this much this summer. First few was mental, so I had other priorities, you know. And but get out on a bike if you can. It's fantastic. I started on a 125. You can see back in my videos. I have videos from the very first time I started on the bikes and all that to now, you know. So I've been on the 125, and just for anybody new who's following the channel, a lot of people will know this already. I started on the 125, I was on the 600 and upgraded to my dream bike a few months ago, to the Triumph Bonneville. Put that I'm on now, the Bonnie Rebel, as I affectionately know. But yeah, it's a game changer. It's an absolute game changer. It's great for the brain, you know, as in like learning to be on the bike, learn your skills, and great for mentality as well, you know. If you're having a bad day or having not such a great week, as we all can have, then the bike just really brightens up your day when you get out on it. You feel like $1 million or €1 million, whatever that is in euros. But I absolutely love it, and try it. If you've always wanted to try it, because when you're learning, you're in a safe area as well, you know. And whatever you do, get all the gear. It's an investment for yourself. Get all the gear, you know, for the winters like this, for the summers, everything. Get the full gear. You can get summer gear, and that'll keep you cool in the summer, you know, and you'll be still fully covered, but you'll be nice and fresh on it as well. You'll be nice and cool on it as well, because you can get the jacket at the vents and all that kind of stuff as well. So it's definitely worth getting into. Well worth getting into, I mean. But yeah, look, just even on a spin like this tonight, like, I love it. Going to stop somewhere, have a cup of tea, chill out, relax, head back in home, then put away Bonnie, and then have my dinner and chill out, happy out, you know. So that's what it's all about. Like I said, there's something about the night time. Out in the night is just special. I love it. I was born in the winter, so maybe I'm just a winter baby. So with this video, there mightn't be a whole lot to see, but like I said, I'm just going for a spin, so I'll release it anyway, because I think it's key in the elements that I spoke about earlier, about being out in the winter and, you know, not being afraid to be out in the winter and stuff like that. It's okay, you have your lights, you have everything. Make sure that you're lit up as much as you can. I have the high vis vest, obviously, and then obviously, like, before you go off, check all your lights every time before I leave. Summer, spring, autumn, winter, I have my lights. I check my lights, I check my brakes, I check my throttle, I check everything before I go. It takes 5 minutes, and when you're on the bike, you need every lamp working, you need every light flashing, you need everything working, because if you don't have a left light working, a left indicator, and you go take that corner, somebody will take you out, because people don't be paying attention to that flashing light. I know it's meant to be an indicator, it's supposed to warn you know, road users. I couldn't think of the word, road users and stuff like that, but that light makes some difference in this weather. Absolutely it does. Also with the winter, if you're new to riding, a tip of mine would be to stay on the main roads. That's what I do, because the back roads are dodgy enough in the summer, never mind anywhere else. But you know, you have a lot of, as I was talking to the lads earlier on the group chat there, a lot of fallen leaves and stuff, and they are lethal because they're like, it's like oil, the way they react to the wheels and stuff like that. So I would definitely recommend sticking to the main roads, and they would make things much easier and much better, for safety wise as well, you know, because you're not seeing the full view, you know, of everything. You don't have the sight of everything that's around you, you know, the full visual, that's what I mean. You don't have the full visual with potholes and all that, especially back roads as well. So I love the back roads, so if you look at my videos, you know I love the back roads. But in the winter, autumn, winter, I tend to try to avoid them as much as possible, and especially when the leaves are fallen already. It's just not worth it. It's, you know, it's not a place you want to be. You want to be stuck in the autumn, winter, especially, you know. So that would definitely be a tip for me, is to stay on the main roads. You can still enjoy yourself, you can still get to really good places, but the back roads are just not worth it in the winter, just not worth it. And include that in the autumn as well, just not worth it for autumn, winter at all. It's been a couple of videos actually since I've chatted away when I'm out on the bike, because I was trying different cameras and I'd actually misplaced the little clip for the helmet, so I hadn't been chatting on the things. But it's much easier to chat when you're on the bike, and thoughts flow through your head then. So that's it. So hope you're enjoying the video so far. I'm enjoying this spin, and I hope some information I've given you is worthwhile, because that's what I've done the channel for, is to help anybody that's starting off, and to show them they can start it off and progress as I have, you know, in your biking life. So hope you're enjoying it. That's well lit up anyway, isn't it? Like a Christmas tree.